It comes to my attention that the algorithm might be actually raising this generation. And this is not too far fetched to think about. It's not too far fetched to even say because on a daily basis, on a daily basis, right? 9 times out of 10, you pick up your phone, you scroll, go to whatever social media website or app you go to, and now you're being constantly stimulated. You're being constantly fed these things that keep you hooked on this app, which which now sending new things to keep you hooked on that app, which is the algorithm. The algorithm senses the things that you like to watch or view, and now it's doing whatever it can to keep you on that app as long as it can, right? I just pretty much broke down how the algorithm works. But for me to say the algorithm might actually be raising this generation, now that might come off as something that is scary or like bad. But then you realize that there's literally two sides of this coin, right? This could literally be a good thing and this could be a bad thing if you let it. Now, for me personally, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I learned from the algorithm, quote unquote. There's a lot of things that school did not teach me. There's a lot of things that the world did not teach me, but I learned from the algorithm. I learned from other people's experiences on the algorithm. I learned from the information that that provided me value on the algorithm. And now I'm literally doing the exact same thing, right? So it's not really been that detrimental for me. It hasn't really been something. Well, it has had a negative side to it whenever I'm doom scrolling, or if you're doom scrolling, or if you're just watching or consuming topic of content that you're not really supposed to be consuming, right? Now it's like that is raising you more than your parents are raising you. Because if you think about it, you're paying more attention to that. You're literally paying more attention to the algorithm more than you're paying more attention to your own parents. That their own job is to literally raise you and get you prepared for the world. And I see a lot of people literally falling a victim and just succumbing to and allowing the algorithm to just raise them instead of, just taking what the algorithm gives you, apply it to your life, whatever, if it's productive. If it's not productive, you should not apply it to your life. But if you could clearly discern that that is productive, okay, apply it to your life. But don't ever let the, like, whatever you see on the algorithm literally change who you are. Meaning, don't let what you think is cool on the algorithm to, in a sense, copy or imitate that without you using your own mind. Now, at that point, you're an NPC at that point. And this is a lot of people that I'm talking about. NPCs. This is some NPC shit. You just consuming content, right? And then you instead of you to literally think about what you're watching. You view it, think about what you're watching, decide, is this worth actually implementing to my life? Is this actually meaningful, or does this actually have value? Instead of you asking those questions and then you deciding whether or not to implement this and the way you implement it, instead of just blindly agreeing with it or blindly deciding to embody whatever you see. That's what an NPC is whenever you just blindly do that, right? And I'm just here to literally explain how you can literally, one, either use the internet or aka the algorithm to change your life and learn things that literally school would not teach you, or outside people are not going to tell you these things. that you see on your day-to-day life. Instead of you to do that, you would rather consume some bullshit or some doom scrolling shit whenever you're just scrolling through like there's so many things that you could use. You could literally you could literally make money on your phone, bro. Like think about that. I know that's such everybody says that, but think about that. What you are consuming bullshit on consistently, you could pick that shit up and look at it and actually provide some type of value with this device that you hold 24/7. And that is literally the premise of this, right? I'm making this video so you can become aware to the fact that the algorithm might literally be raising this generation. Unfortunately, it's not far-fetched to say. It's not. And unfortunately, again, it might get worse with the other generations that are soon to come. Because back in 2000 or back in 1980, 1990, that was the earliest stages. Now we are literally transitioning, we keep transitioning to more exponential stages. So it's not going to the stimulation might be way more overstimulating than what it is right now. More distractions are going to be plagued. So the algorithm is going to be doing whatever it can to keep you on that app. But right now, you have this information that I'm giving you, and you have the choice to either use the algorithm and allow it to benefit you, or use the algorithm and let it raise you in a way that you don't even want to be raised. Because it all happens subconsciously. It's not conscious, it's subconsciously. Right? Whenever you consume anything negative, or just something that you genuinely don't even want to have happen to you, right? Whenever you consume that type of content, what you don't realize is that is literally going into your subconscious mind. And especially if it's something that you already have some type of inkling or belief towards, now when you see that negative thing, it is reinforcing that belief back into your subconscious mind. That's another thing people don't know about the algorithm. That's what the algorithm does as well. Now, I'm gonna say this one more time. You have the choice to decide what you want the algorithm to do with you. It's already too late. We're all infected with the algorithm. But how are you going to let it raise you? Are you going to let it actually improve who you are? Or you're just going to become an NPC? And that's it. If you were able to resonate with this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it to somebody that this could help. And I'm out.